Hey guys, it's Childish. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be following up on the SWC 2025 Europe Cup video that we made recently. I'm talking about the match between Raxus and PINKROID, and of course the last three matches that PINKROID essentially threw in order to give Raxus the win. So for those of you guys that didn't get a chance to check out my video, you will know that basically once this thing happened, once the actual Europe Cup finish, I was real quick to put out a video and kind of share my thoughts due to what I saw immediately. But what you did not see is essentially the follow-up part, which of course is what probably shocked just about everybody in the Summoning Source community. So what I'm going to go ahead and do for you is play that clip, and then we're going to give our opinion on just kind of the whole thing at hand as we're sitting here right now. And then of course, I'll give you, of course, my personal 2 cents, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
You're here. Good to see you as well. It's the Europe Cup. Can you believe it's come around again here? But I know you've got some things to share with the fans at home and some updates as well.
You gotta love that mic, right? You gotta love that mic. Oh man, that's unfortunate. All right,
there you go, buddy.
David, you're the best.
Hi.
Hi.
The hiccups are not stopping. So
he's right.
This Europe Cup didn't quite end as we expected it to end, unfortunately. I think it was relatively obvious to see that PINKROID lost on purpose in the last match. At least this is what we concluded. So unfortunately, we have to disqualify PINKROID. That means PINKROID is out of the competition. That means Raxus is our winner. And we will now give the prizes accordingly. This is more turbulent than we planned, so we might do our ceremony a little shorter than usual. I would just like to thank everybody who helped make this possible. Would like to thank everybody watching. I'm sorry for the tumultuous ending, but we should still wrap it up nicely. And I hope to see a lot of you guys very soon in Paris again on November 1st for our World Final. And I hope that our players will do us proud. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Dave.
All right, so there you have it, fam. You heard it from the man, the myth, the legend himself, the general manager of the Europe team for Summoner's Word, David Moore, dropping it down, letting everybody know that PINKROID is officially a fact disqualified. So again, before I drop my opinion, I just want to give a shout out to David Moore, who without question literally had the hardest job to take care of essentially at that point in time. I can't even imagine the feelings, the emotions that he was going through when he all saw it go down, and then to, you know, connect with, you know, HQ and essentially make the decision again, based on the rules. I'm sure you guys have seen by now on various forums, Reddits and whatnot. There, you know, there was an official rule. I think it was, you know, rule 6.11 when it comes to, you know, the cups and the matches that essentially you can't throw a match. It was, you know, obviously broken, and of course, you know, action had to be taken. I give him credit because that's just something hard to do. It's something that you never thought you would have to do. So, David, if you're watching this, God bless you, man. I hope that the rest of the weekend you're able to get by, and I hope you get some deserved time off to just relax and just kind of, you know, push forward into the finals here. Now, getting back into, again, just kind of the incident that happened. You know, as you guys imagine, when this got all over, you know, social media and stuff like that, there really was two sides to the story, right? We had a lot of people essentially saying that this young man deserved it, and then we had a lot of people that was just like, you know, hey guys, I'm pretty sure he's good friends with Raxus. Maybe he was just, you know, just giving him, you know, a little bit of support there because of, you know, the bad RNG that came down, or hey man, he's my friend, like it doesn't matter who wins, we're all both going to finals. I've seen it all the time, and again, I don't want to play devil's advocate, but hear me out, okay? When it comes to a lot of these tournaments, okay, for a lot of different games, maybe not, you know, esports stuff, but a lot of different games out there, you know, when people get to the heads up and there's essentially no, you know, you got prizes for first and second and whatnot, but they're going to the finals. You know, there's a lot of stuff that happens in the background that you may not want to know about that people do as far as, you know, kind of getting through it. Is it right? Is it wrong? You know, I'm not here to say, you know, what that is the case. I personally wouldn't do that kind of stuff, but I just want to tell you that it does happen. It is out there, and this is not the only game that, maybe it's happened before. I want to, you know, be transparent with you guys, as I do consider all parties involved, everybody that's involved, all the Europe Cup players. I've met them many, many times. They're a phenomenal group, and so it's hard for me to put it out there, right? But no, seriously though, the incident at hand, the choice to be disqualified, I got to give props to David Moore and Comptos HQ. I believe that a decision needed to be made as soon as possible, and I think that their choice to do it live on stream, knowing the ramifications that could have, the things that could happen, the negativity, the toxicity that could be coming from that, was doing it. But if they did not do it at that specific point, I think that it would have been, it just would have been tough to try to do it on the back end and try to figure things out. This is not just a random person that made the, went from the preliminaries to do it. We're talking about PINKROID. We're talking about a distinguished player here. We're talking about, a 3-time Europe Cup champion. He's made a name for himself. One of the greatest players that we've had. In the last few years. He's a phenomenal player. He's done really, really well. And but unfortunately, stuff like this can and has happened. And unfortunately, matters had to be taken into Comptos' hands. Now, but here's the deal. And this is my personal. This is who I am. Again, before you guys criticize my personal feeling, I want you to understand something. I want to be 100% transparent with you. I feel like I've done a pretty good job being transparent with you, but let me tell you something. Regardless of the decision that's made, and even though I feel that Comptos made the right decision, I do believe that PINKROID is a genuine, decent guy, and I do believe that everybody deserves a second chance. Okay. Now, the reason why I double down and stand with Comptos on this decision to DQ him is because this young man, PINKROID, has already received his second chance. Okay. I'm sure everybody knows what happened a few years ago during an event where, something happened, throughout the match, and he decided to essentially publicly, make some vulgar, gestures on camera. And unfortunately, while he got a warning on there, he was able to continue and move forward. It is what it is. I personally thought that, essentially he learned his lesson. But for whatever reason, we're here now in 2025, and this happened. And to me, as a person that do believes in second chances, I do believe that he got that second chance. And regardless if I was, his best friend, longtime friend or whatnot, I would have to say that the decision that they made was, in fact, a good one. I'm not here to comment on the internet wars that are sharing their opinions on that. I'm not here to, make judgment on anybody's decision, whether they're for PINKROID or back PINKROID. All I'm here is to be, 100% transparent with you and let you guys know that regardless of what happens, you deserve to know people's opinion. I know that, some people that are involved in this event may not be able to share their opinion due to specific matters, but I'm here to let you know that I started this off making a video talking about it. I'm going to finish it off with this video, and that's going to be it. Like I said, this is going to be my last video on it. I'm going to be going live here at about 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, more or less here. I'll be on both platforms, twitch.tv/childish402, as well as youtube.com/ChildishPlays. I have no problem, if you guys wanted to talk a little bit more about it, but ultimately when it comes to videos, I'm going to leave it at that for now. Until further notice. So if there's any new information that comes into light, I'll be happy to share with you, as I have with these last two videos. But outside of that, fam, that's going to be it. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys all in the next one. I'm out.